Hey, boys and girls, it is Mr. Stressley here, and I hope you've been enjoying your snow days. In fact, I want to share with you a really funny picture that I just got this evening. This is Ren and her sister and another student in second grade, and they made a Mr. S snowman. And maybe you think it might be an improvement on the original. I don't know. Maybe that's up for debate. Hope you all have been having fun with your snow days. I wanted to send this video for you to watch, and I have a story to read to you, but I wanted to share some things. I took some of the pictures of our little baby Ian and the journey he's been on, and I'm so glad that I've been able to share it with you as second graders in my class. And as you can see in these pictures, he's been getting bigger, and this is him at Christmas, and he's getting bigger and bigger. And then we started to be able to wear clothes with him, and there he is with his little fire truck booty and some other clothes that people so graciously gave us, and we dressed him in. And there's a picture there, and he was having a good time. This is his pirate monkey outfit, and anyway, he was looking up at something there. I think he's looking at Mrs. S there. You know how it is sometimes. Everybody doesn't look at the camera at the same time. And there he is. And there's him and I. This was from the 24th, which was yesterday, okay? And I got to hold him. And as you can see, he's getting bigger. And this was from today. That's Mrs. S holding him, and that's her finger there. So you can see how small his hands are. And I end with that one right there. Somebody gave us that one. It's funny, hunk. It's pretty funny. So, let's see here. Oh, I also wanted to share with you these. So Mrs. S and I moved into a new house. Actually, we live in Brandermill, different part of Brandermill called Harbor Point. We're actually in the Clover Hill Elementary District. But our kids would go to Swift Creek. Kids, such as Ian, would go to school at like Swift Creek Middle or Clover Hill High, where some of you might eventually go. So anyway, this is our house with all the snow, and Mr. S had to pave the driveway so that we could go see Ian, and thankfully I had my Subaru Forester did a great job in the snow. And as you can see here, we took a walk down this morning, and this is about a 1-minute walk from our house. We live right near the reservoir here, and that's Sunday Park over there. So if you go to Sunday Park and you go around the path there and you look out over here to the, let's see here, this would be, okay, never eat soggy waffles. So Mr. S would say, you're north of me, but a little west of you. So if you look southwest from Sunday Park, southwest, I think I'm right there, you will see the direction in which we live. Kind of cool. And here's another picture I took. And then there's a dock out there that we can go to, and that'll be nice to take Ian out in his stroller. Eventually walk him out there. And so there's Sunday Park again, and there's the reservoir. And there's where the boathouse is over here, and a lot of you live over in there. So when you're looking at the reservoir, you can look southwest. Maybe this is back southeast, now that I'm thinking about it. Back towards, like, you're looking at Wood Lake is way over there. Kind of look over to the left of Wood Lake from your perspective over there. And you'll see where, and if you see this dock, you know that Mr. and Mrs. S and Ian, this is where we live. So anyway, thanks for letting me share that with you. And I want to read a book to you. And I'm also going to share a story in my email that Mrs. S read to her class. It's called Snowmen at Night. And I figured maybe I could read it to you, but then I was like, Mrs. S did such a great job reading it, and she's definitely has a wonderful reading voice, and I think it'd be neat for you to see a story that she read. And so I'll share that in my email to you. This is called How to Read a Story. I really like this. The author is Kate Messner, and the illustrator does the pictures is Mark Siegel. Okay? How to Read a Story. And I wish that when I was in second grade, my teacher had read this to me, or my mom or dad or somebody, so that it would help me when I read a story. How to read a story. Step one, you got to find a story. A good one. If you can have a princess and castles, if you like that sort of thing, or witches and trolls, as long as they're not too scary. Okay, I know for some of you it might have to involve Minecraft or American Girls or Star Wars or something like that, but find a good story. Step two, find a reading buddy. A good one. A buddy can be older or younger or a person your age, or maybe not a person at all, like your dog or cat. I know that my cats love to listen to me read. In fact, they're listening to me now read this story. Make sure your reading buddy is nice and snuggly, and make sure you both like the book. If you don't agree, go back to step one. Sometimes it takes a few tries just to find the right book. Step three, find a cozy reading spot. Outside is fun, but that's if it's not very cold. So maybe not like it was this weekend. Unless you have thick woolen blankets and hats and scarves and cups of steaming hot cocoa. And not if it's very hot. Unless you have trees to shade you from the sun, a hammock to catch cool breezes, and tall glasses of icy lemonade. Inside is good. Couches are cozy, so are chairs big enough for two. Just be careful not to get stuck. Step four, look at the book's cover. Can you guess what it's about? Read the title. That might be a clue. The Princess, the Dragon, and the Robot. Sounds kind of exciting. Step five, open the book. This is the exciting part. Read the story in a loud, clear voice, not too slow, and not too fast. You can point to the words if you like, but you don't have to do that. Once upon a time. Step six, when the characters talk, whatever's being said, say it in a voice to match who's talking. I will save the kingdom. I am the most powerful in all the land. I'm hungry for lunch. Soon the castle will be mine. Beep. Step seven. No matter what you read, hold the book so your buddy can see the pictures. Buddies get impatient when they can't see well. Step eight. If there are words you don't know, try sounding them out or looking at the pictures to see what makes sense. They were afraid the dragon would burn down the the castle. That's it. If you need a break, you can pause for a minute and talk to your reading buddy to predict what might happen next. Will the castle catch on fire? Will the princess tame the dragon? Will the robot marry the princess? Will the horse make friends with the dragon? Will the dragon eat them all for lunch? Hope not. Step 9. When you get to the exciting parts, make your voice sound exciting too. Who dared disturb me in my cave? The dragon growled. Oh dear, oh no. The robot was so scared all his metal parts rattled. What would they do? But the princess tackled that dragon and held him down. You must promise you'll leave our kingdom in peace. When you and your buddy can't stand it a second longer, turn the page to read how things will work out. I love it when I read a book like that. The dragon promised and decided it was better being friends, and they all lived happily ever after. Step 10. When the book is over, say, the end. And then, if it was a really good story, go right back to the beginning and start all over again. What a cool book. Boys and girls, thank you so much for letting me read this to you. And the name of this book was How to Read a Story. Today I was at the bookstore. I was trying to find some books for Ian, specifically on Howard B. Wigglebottom. Remember, I've talked about him a lot. Howard B. Wigglebottom. And and they didn't have any on Howard B. Wigglebottom. I think they're funny books, so I'm going to have to probably order them online, but in trying to find that book, I found this book. And I was also able to get that book that Mrs. S wants, Snowmen at Night. So if you've enjoyed this, please click on her link and look at that one too. I look forward so much to being back with you soon. I miss you. I hope you're reading. I hope that you're having fun in the snow. I hope you're asking a lot of good questions and about the snow and the weather. And if you have any, write them down and bring them to me because I'd like to discuss them with you. And, make sure you keep up on your addition, subtraction facts. Go to bit.ly.gatorlearn or bit.ly mathgator and play some games every now and then to keep up on some of the things that we've studied. Okay? Thanks so much for listening to this, boys and girls. I'll see you.